Welcome to Beat My Beer Mile, an original race series where I go head-to-head with current and former college athletes to determine if they can run a faster mile than I can beer mile. For this series, I'm going on the road running 475 miles from St. Paul, Minnesota to Chicago, Illinois, competing against 4 college athletes along the way. Today with us, we have UW-Madison pole vaulter, Sophie Herriot. Welcome, Sophie.
Thank you.
If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's see if you can beat my beer mile.
Let's do this.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, it's Sophie Herriot, right?
It is.
Sophie Herriot, welcome.
Thank you.
To Beat My Beer Mile. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well as well. It's a hot day.
It is.
I am happy you suggested more of a morning time because it's going to be a steamy one. You're from Hartland, Wisconsin. Mm-hmm. You came to Madison, and I noticed that in your bio, the reason why you came is because you wanted to pick a team and a culture that would help push you every day to get better.
Yeah, definitely.
And you're here now. You're going to be a junior. How has that transpired?
It's been an interesting first 2 years at Madison. I've had some issues with injury and illness, but it's been fun. I mean, I love my teammates. It's great to be in a competitive atmosphere and just be with coaches that have a lot of knowledge on my sport.
Speaking of the competitive nature, I think a lot of people don't understand what it's like to be a college athlete and what it means to walk around with that competitive edge on campus, in your classroom. What is it like for you being a college athlete?
Well, speaking of being on campus, if you're an athlete and you can see the other athletes in the classroom, it's like you already have a connection with someone, so that's been super helpful for me. And competitive wise, it's great to have other people in the weight room that are maybe like a year older than you, so they're doing a little bit more weight, so they can push you, so that's awesome to have.
So it's almost like a mentorship.
Yeah.
Not even just with track and people on your team, but other sports as well.
Yes, definitely.
Would you say that, like, what are some of the skills outside of that, or maybe the skills that you're building right now that you would utilize to mentorship people, whether it's younger classes or even outside of your sport?
I would say learn how to be your biggest supporter. Obviously the coaches here have seen many great athletes, but you have to be an advocate for yourself in saying that I'm going to do whatever it takes to achieve my goals. And that translates anywhere, even outside of athletics.
I love that. That's a great, I love that answer. We got our last stretch here. Any lasting thoughts? How are you feeling going into this Beat My Beer Mile?
I'm feeling good. I'm excited to see what happens today.
Okay.
Been training for a little bit, so yeah.
She's been practicing.
Oh yeah.
Okay, thank you, Sophie. Let's do this thing. Good finish. Good job. I got a question for you.
Yeah.
So, in a situation like that, how would you have felt if on that last stretch I stuck with you and just like pushed to get a fast pace with you?
I think I could have ran a little bit faster, but I also had planned to take the first one, like at the whatever pace I was doing, go a little bit faster than all I have.
Yeah.
That was kind of my plan.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I'm just asking because sometimes I feel like, you know, if I know I'm gonna beat someone, then like slowing down and like encouraging them, some people might be like, fuck you, dude. Like, you don't gotta treat me like this. But
like, as a runner, I would appreciate that.
Okay,
so
okay.
Like, all right, this is the pace I gotta stick with. I was trying to stick with you through here.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, all right, let's keep my form.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.